If you've ever played WorldBox before, you've probably noticed that it has quite a few similarities to Minecraft. You can build pretty much anything you want. You have so many different biomes and cool things to do and explore. And you can also kill everything in sight if you wish to do that. But funnily enough, earlier today, I was looking through the WorldBox mod page, and I found this mod, the Worldcraft mod. And you don't exactly have to be a genius to figure what it does. It essentially turns WorldBox into Minecraft. I mean, it adds things like an inventory system, mechanics, armor, literally everything you can think of. However, it does say that this is a very early stage mod, which means in the future it's going to be absolutely awesome because it's already really good right now. But that means right now you can only play with these 4 races. And today, naturally, we are going to be checking out this mod and playing it, but with a very special twist to keep things interesting. We are playing it on this map, which is basically an overly detailed Minecraft map in WorldBox. Just look at this thing right here. It looks 3D, even though all of WorldBox is 2D. It's like messing with my head right now. We have the Nether down here, caves, mine shafts, ancient cities, different villages, and even the end too. And right in the middle of it all is Steve. So if you're thinking exactly what I'm thinking, today we are not just going to be showcasing a mod that turns WorldBox into Minecraft. We are going to be beating Minecraft in WorldBox. And if I can do it, I think I can say I'm the first person to have ever done that before. So let's get right into it. We're going to go over to Steve here. Luckily, he already starts with pretty decent stats, but he's just 18 years old, and we're going to make this guy awesome. So I believe if we possess him, look at that right there. We have our very own hotbar with some things on the left right here, if you can see that, which is how we craft weapons and armor and such. And then over here on the right, we actually have our equipment slots too. So let's go ahead and get right into this. First thing we need to make is obviously sticks. So we need to get some wood and stone. So I believe if we go up to a tree, all we have to do is press E on it a couple of times and look at the bottom. I just took down that tree and now I have 3 wood. Wow, absolutely awesome. I don't really think I need to explain everything. This actually is just Minecraft and WorldBox. I think most of you know how to play. So I've gathered up 12 wood, and apparently we need 10 wood and 2 stones to craft sticks. I guess that makes sense if you have to like whittle them down or something. So we're gonna go up here into these mountains and get some stone. So now we are able to craft sticks, I believe. Yes, we have 3 of them, and if we get a couple more stones, we can now make a stone axe. So gather it up just like that, and now we can make our very own axe. We're gonna put that into our equipment slot, and look at our hand. We're actually holding the axe too. Holy crap, it's an Enderman. Hey, let's kill it. I got it. That's my first kill. Awesome. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to kill a lot of people in this challenge if I'm actually gonna be able to take down like the Ender Dragon and stuff. Okay, so after gathering some more, now I can make a stone hammer, which looks like this is their version of a pickaxe. So now we actually get more stone and ore per stone, while the axe would get you more wood and sticks and stuff. However, now that I'm looking at it, the stone axe actually has durability too. This is super realistic. So I guess with my new stone hammer equipped, I'm going to try to get iron, like I believe is right here, like so. Perfect. I got a couple right there. And so I'm going to quickly get all of the resources to make full iron armor and an iron sword too. So I'll be right back when I've done that. Just gotta kill some people first. And as I continue collecting here, I haven't even thought about it, but why don't I literally just head into the caves down here? I totally forgot this was a thing to get my own resources. Okay, so finally I have gathered enough armor to even make like a 19th century child laborer jealous. So we're going to craft armor and equip it just like so. I guess I look about the same, but let's check on my actual character. Boom. Look at that. Actual iron armor in the game is made. It's not just saying I have iron armor on. I actually have it. It's fully integrated. My tools are actually pretty low durability, but I can always make more. I do have a considerable amount of kills. Let's just not worry about that. But I think it's safe to say it's time to start exploring. So I believe there's a village over here out towards the left, so we're gonna head over here. But while we're on the way, I just want to point out that the maximum limit for items is actually 64, just like in Minecraft. Then it starts adding on to a new slot. And also, if I hover over iron here, you can see that one of the uses is building structures, which I don't think is in the game yet, but like when it's finished, this mod might actually rival Minecraft in terms of like how fun it is. Especially because in WorldBox, Worldbox, you can actually do like a lot more in simulating civilizations and making cool challenges. But as we swim across, we enter the other village here. I just kind of wanted to check this out. I don't think there's that much we can do. Is that an iron golem? Wait, hold up. Is that actually supposed to be one? Holy crap. I think it actually is. His name is Kolonob, but if we look at the subspecies, yeah, iron golem. As a matter of fact, looking at the subspecies of the entire map, we have all sorts of different stuff here, including the warden, which I think we should probably stay away from for now. But now that I'm looking at the map, now that we're pretty much ready to go, I'm going to head into the Nether and deal with a couple of blazes right over here, and then from there we can make our journey to try to take down the Ender Dragon. But first I think we should deal with everybody in this village. So yeah, now that they're dealt with, we can move on to try to take over the Nether. So we head back into the caves, deal with a couple of mobs, and then approach the entrance to the Nether portal. Holy crap, what a design by the guy that made this map. This actually looks like a real portal here. So as we head in, we take down a couple of blazes, just like so. They're pretty easy. And oh crap, here come wither skeletons. I wasn't expecting these guys. Oh god, they look powerful. But luckily, with my charismatic wit, I take care of them. What do I have it if you try to mine the adamantium ore in here? You just get normal stone and iron. That's actually pretty interesting. I'm surprised that worked even at all. Well, now at this point, just like when I play real Minecraft, as soon as I kill the blazes, I get out of the Nether. What the hell is that thing? Okay, I'm running. That thing had a fire staff that would have one-shotted me. Now, as I'm leaving, there's a lot of Endermen chasing me, probably for good reason. I guess if you're playing Minecraft, you actually do have to deal with the Endermen a lot. I think these are actually Enderman babies, but oh well. We're at a crisp 19 kills now, but deal with a few more. So now I think it's safe to say it's pretty lore accurate that we probably would have got enough pearls. So let's head up north and finally try to deal with the Ender Dragon. Which, you know, is interesting because I haven't even looked at it in this mod yet. Like, I wonder what kind of creature they use for it, because I doubt they used an actual dragon since you can't make subspecies for those. Fascinatingly, I'm actually seeing more Endermen as I get closer to the end portal. So we'll deal with them and their children, of course. Listen, guys, this is just my own version of an XP farm. There's nothing wrong with it at all. If you guys can make stuff like this in Minecraft, then surely there's nothing wrong with, you know, killing a few kids or whatever. Oh wow, as I head up here, it looks like there's actually another Nether portal. Maybe this one actually works. I kind of just walked into the last one, but if we swim around it, we can then enter the stronghold. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do it like this, but if I walk through this narrow crevice right here, you will see the end. And I think that thing right there is the Ender Dragon. Hold up, let's just check to see what that is. It's a giant alligator, which is interesting. I guess that's kind of close to a dragon, named Jean. And she has 8,000 health and is wielding an alien blaster created by Steve. Wait, what? Me? I created this? Oh god. Oh no. Well, this is sure to be a fair fight. I really hope we actually win because we've made it this far so far. I want to be the first person ever to say that they've beaten Minecraft in WorldBox. So we run over to her and begin swinging away. And I get hit with the alien blaster a lot. But as I get up, can I please get a hit in or something? Oh, their blaster must have broke or something. Going in for the full combat pose here. Come on. This is not as interesting as a fight as I thought it would be, but actually it might be kind of close. And a couple minutes later, still going here. I think they just leveled up, which means their health will reset. This is really the most interesting gameplay on the planet, I can tell. Oh, the dragon's trying to run away now. That must mean I have it on the edge. I've cornered it. It's cornered against one of its own pillars that it uses to heal. And I slay it. Look in the top left. Jean was slain by Steve. I am honestly shocked that I did not die from that, considering my sword broke because of how long it took, so I had to use an axe. And I only have 200 health, but regardless, I guess Steve just has plot armor. Pretty much, basically. And so, like all things in Minecraft, to end it off, we just have to hop into the portal. If I can get in there. Come on, just... Okay, well, it's still WorldBox a little bit, so I can just do something like that. And boom, Steve is now back at his spawn, where we are going to unpossess him and watch him promptly almost get murdered by an Enderman. But now, we're going to let him form his own kingdom called the Stevedom. They really grow up so fast, don't they? But with that, that is pretty much all for this video. This mod and map 2 are absolutely insane, and I'm proud to say that I'm the first person ever to beat Minecraft in WorldBox. It's not really that much of an accomplishment, but moral of the story, this is, we have Minecraft at home. But anyway, if you're still watching at this point in the video, go ahead and like and subscribe. And also join my Discord too. It's pretty weird in there. You'll see what I mean if you join. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Farewell.